Hey guys, you're with DJ Needon, and I'm going to do a video on animal cruelty and protesting and meat and all of that good stuff, but I'm going to do that separately. I've been thinking about all of this stuff. I cannot get my mind past the fact that we are currently in a state in our evolution where we have to worry about, think about, acknowledge real life zombies. Okay, I can't tell you how much this literally freaks me out. I'm not joking whatsoever when I say that I am terrified of zombies, and that might sound completely ludicrous, but I'll tell you, I've been watching horror movies since I was 6 years old. I remember being so young and watching the Nightmare on Elm Street series, which is ridiculous to me now. I can watch it and just laugh. It's really cheesy. And but I saw Robert Englund at an awards show once, and he was wearing the claw. And I don't know why, but something clicked for me as a kid when I saw that, and I was like, oh, it's make-believe. And so it wasn't so scary. But the one thing that has continued to completely terrify me, wake me up in the middle of the night, terrify me, is zombies. I can't quite, I'm sure there are layers of psychology there, why am I afraid of zombies? I don't really get it, but just the whole idea of them, after watching Dawn of the Dead, I swear to you that I was waking up in the middle of the night for weeks after that. And so this whole thing about bath salts has got me why? I wake up in the middle of the night, and honestly, my 5-month-old baby she wakes up in the night in her crib, and I'll wake up, and for a second, it's not very long, but for a second I'm like, what if I go out into the hallway, and in the dark end of the hallway, because there's it's not a very long hallway, but at the end of our hallway, when it's dark, you can't, it's totally pitch black. It's it could go off into limbo and it just doesn't exist. So what if I get out and I have to go through the hallway and there's a zombie and some person whacked out on bath salts standing at the end of my hall. It's totally ludicrous. I acknowledge that. You can tell me how completely ludicrous I am, but it terrifies me. Or what if I'm out sometime and there's some person who's totally whacked out on bath salts. What the hell are we doing to ourselves? Each new drug that comes out, I just feel when I was in high school, which doesn't seem all that long ago, drugs were something that you did to feel good. You wanted to be happy and have fun and party, and bath salts, you seriously want to induce a psychotic episode? I don't understand this at all. Why are you taking these drugs? Meth. What's the super good feeling about meth? It just drives me nuts. I can't get my head around why people are doing this to their bodies, and I don't know, especially with meth and this bath salts thing. I'm seriously, we should declare a state of emergency about this or something. Forget the war on drugs, which is a whole other story. You can't war on drugs. You're warring with people. Anyway, I cannot get my head around this. If you have any information about bath salts and how we evolved to this, I'm really, really intrigued by it. Not to delve into this world too much or anything, but I don't understand. If you can help me understand, I would love that. But take care, watch out for zombies, for goodness sake. If you want to send me a zombie kit too, I would really appreciate that, because they really scare me. Look for the meat bees, which seems apropos, doesn't it, after this, and hit subscribe. Check me out in all the various places that I am, and I'll talk to you again really soon.